Oh, good morning. Welcome back. I am happy to be back. I was gone for 5, 6 days, whatever, to visit family for Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. I am back now. The sun is shining, absolutely beautiful. So happy to be back. I hope you're well. All right, so what are we going to do today is have some cards. Then I'm going to read a bit from this book, Ask Your Spirit. I almost read the whole thing on the planes, going and coming. So let's get going. Okay, today we have Seven of Forces, which starts. Today's reading, the underlying thing is balance. Is balance. Is taking better care of yourself, making sure that there's not an area of your life that's way out of balance. We talked about this before, I think, so it's a really powerful message. Needs to be said. What parts of your life, like think about it, where do I feel really good in my life? And what part of my life is like, oh, I'm so neglecting that and I need to get to it. That's a message. You got to look at that. Your energy production is up to you. That's another thing. It says, beware of your thoughts and the energy you are allowing in and the energy you are giving out, right? So this helps you balance too, because if you are giving out too much energy, doing too much for others, worrying too much, focusing on too many things that bog you down, you feel overwhelmed and stressed, that is energy going out, but you're not allowing enough like feeding energy, fueling energy to come back to you, which could be just time alone. It could be time with friends and family, whatever helps to replenish your energy. And you will know that. So whatever you're not doing enough of that brings you joy, opens your heart, refuels your energy, you need to do more of that. That's why I also went on that vacation and I feel so much better. Wow. Also being with family and friends is what's needed too, right? And the next card is the Eight of Wands, which is, so when you notice something's out of balance, something's not right, you need to take action. You need to get movement going in that area. Bring movement into that area. Eight of Wands is all about movement, speed, making quick decisions. Don't think for hours. When you know something's right for you, act on it, work on it. Changes, excitement, new possibilities and opportunity coming to you. Ride the wave of changes, ride the wave of action, momentum. And that also requires self-belief and confidence. And you gain confidence and self-belief as you work through things, as you take action to make things better for yourself. That's what it does. The next cards are the Queen of Swords and Justice. And Justice, again, is about balance, reciprocity, giving out, receiving back, or receiving what you have deserved for a long time because you gave so much but didn't feel you get enough back. That's what this is about. And then the Queen of Swords is so much about independence, clarity, inner strength, and being direct and honest. What do you really need in your life? Do you need to tell someone something? Do you need to talk to someone? Do you need to set powerful, loving boundaries with people, which requires you to be direct with them, honest with them, and clarity and not back down, right? Have your inner power. Then again, guess what another card is? Queen of Forces, which is all about balance again. So this reading is huge. It's reminding you, right, to make some action in this area. And this one really has to do with energy. Balancing the energy you're giving out, the energy you are allowing in, knowing you direct. You are the chooser of your energy. So if you are saying, I'm exhausted, that person depletes me, I'm this and that, you're responsible, not other people, for your energy. You are. That means, okay, I need to maybe let go of someone in my life. I need to not worry about what they say or care about what they're saying about me. I need to distance myself, maybe not talk to them much, maybe have a really important conversation with them and say, listen, you know what? I don't want to talk about those things anymore. Those things send me into worry, fear, or those things bore me, or those things deplete my energy, right? You're responsible. Stand up for yourself just like they get to stand up for themselves. Power and peace, creativity and reciprocity. Only you can direct the energy of your life. What are you taking in? Are you listening to people you shouldn't be? Are you watching TV shows you shouldn't be? Are you watching the news? Stop doing that. Are you in a work environment that's really toxic, or partnership that's really toxic, right? It's up to you to clear change that energy and take a different direction in your life, which can require quick decisions and action and momentum. And then the last card, I love the Seven of Wands, is, it's about determination and preservation. I have a hard time with that word. So you taking care of you, doing what you need to do to take the best care of you. And also making sure that you are taking actions in alignment with your values. I value health. I value my time alone. I value my emotional health. I value my energetic health. I value my mental state. Of course, so then what actions are you going to take in alignment with those values to take better care of you with regards to those things? That's the reading for today. Really important one. All right, let's get to the book. And this is about learning to communicate with yourself, your spirit, your higher self on conditions, elements, illnesses you have, and what the emotional reason may be for them, and how to clean and clear them, how to ease the symptoms of them. One of my favorite topics. So what she's talking about in this chapter, I was reading on the plane, was about family and how you were labeled or seen as a child, how it affects how you are now, of course, right? So if you were like me, kind of, oh, she's blonde, she's kind of, she's a little scattered, her head are in the clouds, she does one thing and jumps to another, she's not really that responsible, she's all over the place, she's a dreamer, all of those things, right? Like they completely, in my life as being an adult, and I'm 61, still working through this, it is weird because it's like, oh, well, I just can't handle the big things because I'm just flighty, I'm not that smart, I'm a little, I don't like to take like heavy responsibility, I like doing things for me on my own, right? And those labels, did you have labels put on you as a child that are affecting you now? And they can affect your health. So this one lady in the story, one of her clients had an autoimmune disease and figured out that was her issue, was that she wasn't allowed to speak up, that she wasn't allowed to, she was kind of seen as the troubled one because she had different opinions than her family, right? So it's like, you're a troublemaker, just be quiet, don't say anything to rock the boat, you're talking crazy, all of those things. Those can cause serious problems. But you know what? When this lady helped her through it, she got rid of her autoimmune disease, which is very hard to do because it was based on emotional issues that over time changed the cells, caused her body to react in a certain way. This can happen 100%. And I do talk about this book a lot, The Secret Language of Your Body by Ina Segal. I can't hold it. And this, absolutely, if you want to know more about that, this is the book to buy. This one, if you want to communicate with your higher self to find out more, because you have all the answers inside. You are the only one who knows what really goes on, right? What really went on. But she also gives questions you can ask yourself, like which words that my family used to describe me do I still hold on to? I'm the rebel, right? Like I'm the black sheep. Are you trying so hard to fit in, or are you trying like I did? So then I'm like, well, then I'm going to be the biggest rebel. I'm going to be the biggest black sheep. I'm not going to follow anything that anybody did. I'm going to be totally outside the box, which I wasn't always, right? So then, right, then you change, you react in your life and you become either something they wanted you to, or you become far, far, far away. But who are you really, right? Which of these labels do I still use to define myself? Do you say to your friends, oh, well, this is who I've always been. I'm just this type of person. Am I seeking to disprove these labels or live in them? I was the one to live in them. I'm going to prove you guys that, oh my God, of course, I'm going to be the biggest person like that. Which of my behaviors are primarily a reaction to past labeling rather than an accurate expression of who I am now? I have been spending the last few years deciding, without that rebel persona, without that completely independent persona, without that bitch persona, speaks her mind, doesn't think before she speaks, I've been trying to figure out, who am I really? Who would I really be without all those labels? How can I acknowledge and honor the needs I had as a child that led to these labels? I wanted to be respected for my strange ideas that seemed strange at the time, or my questions that were out of the normal, whatever. How can I now relate to my family without making them wrong? We don't want to blame anybody, or living with a label that feels dishonoring. I wish they wouldn't have said that about me. Well, they said that about me, so I didn't want to talk to them because they just think I'm this way and I'm not, so screw them. You don't want to do that. It takes away your energy. You are giving your energy to that label, to those people, and it is depleting you. So words to think about, go back, listen, write down those questions, or if you want, get the book. Okay, let's do a blessing from Sacred Rebels, Oracle cards. Inhale, breathing in beautiful love and light, softening your heart, opening your heart. As you exhale, relax your shoulders, release, let everything fall from you like a waterfall coming and rushing right through your whole body, bringing all the gunk, the junk, the bad energy, the fear, doubt, worry, pain, right down to the center of the earth. Inhale, loving, grounding, safe, secure energy into your heart center, breathing in. Continue with your inhale and your exhale. Hand on your heart. I now call on unconditional love and ask for the blessings of the heart to be witnessed and sanctioned by the great universal creator, so that I may rise above small-mindedness and use the best of what human culture has to offer in service to love through my own free will, so be it. May the wisdom and guiding hand of the great gardener who works with unconditional love nurture the garden of my soul into magnificence. I dare to live creatively from the heart and thrive. All right, have an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you again tomorrow.